Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Again, I want to thank everyone out there for supporting the channel. For today's video, in response to a number of viewers on the channel who are asking, am I in the marijuana industry? Do I have any positions in stocks? And if I do, what's my performance so far in this particular space? So I thought I'd kind of go through my investments. I've talked about this on a prior video, a recent video actually, about a week ago or so. I have two positions. One, as you see up on screen here, is ACB, Aurora Cannabis. On the bottom there, you can see I have a position of 5 shares, $30.80 for equity value, so not a substantial position, as well as Canopy Growth, CGC, 5 shares, $170.10. So a little bit more capital in this company, but again, only 5 shares of each of these companies. And so far, I have not been impressed with the performance. I do have to say it has been a very volatile experience so far in this particular industry. Let's just kind of recap Aurora Cannabis here first, ACB. I have the 1-year graph pulled up just so you can see this tremendous volatility in the price of the stock. $11 trending down all the way under $4.10, trending back up here again, up over $11.65, trending back down again. For the last 1 month of trading, you can see it's down 43.36%. It just had earnings come out recently, and unfortunately, it did trend down a bit because of that. It actually beat on revenue. It has very good growth over the past 1 year of trading, but costs associated with the legalization of marijuana in Canada, ramping up production, definitely took a toll on this stock. You can see here I have a put as well with regards to options trading. Have a contract for 100 shares at $6, and unfortunately the price has trended down very close to that, so I may be required to buy 100 shares of this stock. On the bottom here you can see PE ratio 32.59, dividend yield 0, and that's not untypical for newer companies that are growing. Market cap 3.81 billion, so this is one of the larger stocks so far in this particular space. A lot of articles about this particular stock. You can see my trades on the bottom here. Market buy on October 25th, 5 shares at $7.57, and then that options trade there, which is still pending for the 16th, just a couple days that will expire. Be very interesting to see if it does dip under $6, and I'll be required to buy 100 shares of the stock for $6. But not so good so far, and again, the stock is in a phase of expansion. Costs did go up for this stock. Investors did not like that. I guess its underlying business as well is in non-cash investments and other types of cannabis businesses, not necessarily in its growth of the marijuana stock the marijuana production that's really going to be driving growth moving forward. So investors were a little bit wary of that. The price of the stock has been coming down. I think this is probably a very good longer-term investment. If you guys got into this early, you can see the phenomenal performance up top, 1,256.83%. But you can also see this tremendous volatility in the stock, which makes it actually a very good stock for swing trading, but it also makes it a very risky stock to jump into. If you time this wrong, jump in on these peaks here, for example, and the stock starts trending down, you may have to hold this for quite some time before you get your money back. And as I discussed, stocks that are growing, fledgling companies that are growing, typically don't have a dividend yield because they're putting all of their profit, if they do have profit, back into the company to grow the company. So far, down 18.63%, as you see in the middle there. Total return, $7.05 of real cash. Again, not a substantial equity value here, testing the waters, but so far, not impressed. The other very large company in this space, in this fledgling space, I should say, is Canopy Growth, CGC. You can see here, my total return has been negative 8.05%. In real dollars, $14.90. This is a little bit bigger than the last company, Aurora Cannabis. Canopy Growth has had an infusion of $4 billion from one of the larger alcohol companies, Constellation Brands. You can see its PE ratios NA, just because it is currently in the negative here. Just like Aurora Cannabis, it's been expending a lot of its resources on expanding its production facilities, and as a result, you can see it's in the negative with regards to growth. So this is very, very risky jumping into these types of stocks. On the bottom there, you can see my market buy, 5 shares, $37, 185, was the original capital I put into this stock. But a very, very volatile space right now. There's been a lot of momentum trading. Again, this makes it a very good stock for swing trading, but very, very risky as well. As I've mentioned on a lot of my prior videos, risk equals reward. So the riskier the type of trading activity that you're doing, the stock that you're jumping into, the greater the reward, but you can also lose quite a bit of money on that downside. So just wanted to comment on this again in response to a number of viewers wondering if I have any marijuana stocks in the portfolio. I do. Again, not substantial positions, really testing the waters with these stocks. Moving forward, and by moving forward, I'm thinking maybe 2 to 5 years out, these will probably be very good investments. But again, where there is risk, there is reward. So this is going to be somewhat of a risky endeavor moving forward. There's a lot of fledgling companies currently. Canopy Growth and Aurora Cannabis are two of the leaders right now. But that does not mean in 5 years these will still be the leaders. These may be acquired by other companies. They may end up merging together, or they may simply go out of business as other players in this particular sector take over. So very, very risky right now, but these are two of the leaders and two of the stocks I'll be holding in the portfolio moving forward. But I won't be putting any substantial equity into these stocks at the moment, just too risky right now. But again, let me know what you guys are doing. I know a lot of you guys have made some very good trades with these companies. There's a whole host of companies. Just put out a video letting you guys know exactly how you can find new stocks. The marijuana industry is a fledgling industry, lots of different potential companies in this space. If you take a look at the ETF MJ, a very good way of taking a look at least what those financial advisors think are the leading companies currently. There's a whole ETF or exchange traded fund that has a number of those companies that you can take a look at. So again, just wanted to put out a quick video here updating you guys on the performance of the marijuana stocks in my portfolio. With that, I'll kind of end this video. But again, if you guys have better stocks that you guys are currently either invested in or thinking about putting money into, please let me know. Looking for new stocks in this space to research and read up on. So kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, if you guys enjoy the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, we'll see you then.